Hey there guys, yo and hello. Moonlight Butterfly Miku back again, and it has been a long while, but I am back with another book reading, and as you can see, the book I'll be now reading, the first book I read was The Skin I'm In, and a lot of you have enjoyed that. Again, I really appreciate all the comments, the kind words, how, oh, you've helped me with school, things like that. I appreciate it and I'm glad to help. So I'll be reading Everything by Nicola Yoon. This is also a movie, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, definitely I recommend it. It's a good movie. I loved it a lot. It's one of my favorites. So now I'm going to be reading the book. Just a heads up though, this book is a little different than most books. It doesn't have specific chapters like chapter 1, 2, 3. The chapters are like divided and they're a lot shorter. So I'll just be reading, I'm going to try to read at least like, I guess 2 at a time to get through them, because they're very short and they're not standard chapters. But anyway, let's see what else. Also, I'm going to be reading at my pace because I've had a lot of complaints too. Along with the kind ones, there's always got to be a couple of negative complaints. Oh, you read too fast, blah, blah, blah. I'm not, no, we're not doing that, okay? See, I'm going to read at my pace. If you enjoy it, great. If not, click off the video. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, without any further ado, why don't we jump right into Everything by Nicola Yoon. The White Room. I've read many more books than you. It doesn't matter how many you've read. I've read more, believe me. I've had the time. In my white room, against my white walls, on my glistening white bookshelves, book spines provide the only color. The books are all brand new hardcovers, no Jeremy secondhand softcovers for me. They come to me from outside, decontaminated and vacuum sealed in plastic wrap. I would like to see the machine that does this. I imagine each book traveling on a white conveyor belt toward rectangular white stations where robotic white arms dust, scrape, spray, and otherwise sterilize it until it's finally deemed clean enough to come to me. When a new book arrives, my first task is to remove the wrapping, a process that involves scissors and more than one broken nail. My second task is to write my name on the inside front cover. Property of Madeline Whittier. I don't know why I do this. There's no one else here except my mother, who never reads, and my nurse Carla, who has no time to read because she spends all her time watching me breathe. I rarely have visitors, and so there's no one to lend my books to. There's no one who needs reminding that the forgotten book on his or her shelf belongs to me. Reward if found. Check all that apply. This is the section that takes me the longest time, and I vary it with each book. Sometimes the rewards are fanciful. Picnic with me, Madeline, in a pollen-filled field of poppies, lilies, and endless man-in-the-moon marigolds under a clear blue summer sky. Drink tea with me, Madeline, in a lighthouse in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean in the middle of a hurricane. Snorkel with me, Madeline, off Molokini to spot the Hawaiian state fish. Oh goodness, it's a long word, y'all. The Humanumanukawukapwa. I tried, y'all. Anyway, sometimes the rewards are not so fanciful. A visit with me, Madeline, to a used bookstore. A walk outside with me, Madeline, just down the block and back. A short conversation with me, Madeline, discussing anything you want on my white couch in my white bedroom. Sometimes the reward is just me, Madeline. Skid Row. My disease is as rare as it is famous. It's a form of severe combined immunodeficiency, but you know it as bubble baby disease. Basically, I'm allergic to the world. Anything can trigger a bout of sickness. It could be the chemicals in the cleaner used to wipe the table that I just touched. It could be someone's perfume. It could be the exotic spice in the food I just ate. It could be one or all, or none of these things, or something else entirely. No one knows the triggers, but everyone knows the consequences. According to my mom, I almost died as an infant, and so I stay on Skid Row. I don't leave my house, have not left my house in 17 years. All right, so that's the first part of the book. So that's just I guess you can say a prologue of it, just letting you know Madeline's life and that she has this disease called SCID, where she literally can't leave her house. She's pretty much imprisoned in her house because of this disease. Anything could just trigger her to be sick. And that has to be very terrible, because it's like, can you imagine being a prisoner in your own home? Just, you can't go out, have fun with friends, nothing like that, just staying inside. Oh, I would lose my mind. I'm not joking. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut it here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Tune in, because I'll be doing more. I'm going to finish the entire book, as I always do with my book readings. And I hope you guys are happy that I'm back with book readings. I know it took me a while, but I'm glad to be back. And again, if you have any suggestions, don't hesitate to leave it down in the comments. And after I finish the book reading I'm doing, I'll definitely try and find it and take it into consideration, and I'll read it for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to cut it here. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. Love you all. And until the next book reading, this is Moonlight Butterfly Miku saying, bye, guys.